Good day, Final 50 fellows. I'm Unsilent, and we're on the air with more Need for Speed The Run. It's Stage 8, the Great Lakes. In the last episode, we made it back to the top 50. After which the mafia decided to take us out. Now we have to start making up ground before we leave Chicago. We reach the arbitrary point in Chicago. Okay, I guess the arbitrary chain link shit is, an impenetrable barrier. Okay, that guy went up and over a guardrail. That was a clean pass despite being sideswiped. Now this, I think we went through. Hey, didn't this get shot by a chopper? Yes, there was a police chopper. After a mafia chopper decided to have a look at us. Oh, there it is. There we go. Cars all over the place. We just made 3 passes in the span of 1 corner because nobody can drive. Now, I think this is a retread of areas we've been at earlier. Now, what have we got? 2.5 kilometers and a ticking clock. We've got 2 positions we've got to make up. Man, they've taken off, so I'm guessing they might find themselves with a little heat from the Rozzers. No, this is definitely, we were this way with that Marcus fella earlier. No, we are definitely retreading familiar ground. Man, that was a car on fire. We are retreading familiar ground. I'm glad to see that they created more than one environment for Chicago. I think this was the intersection we got hit at the last time. But we just have to make... Oh, no, that wasn't a full turn. That was just a, I guess, a dog leg. But we're still going to make it across the line. And we've made up 6 spots. Not much left of the R8, though. P44. Of course, that is P. Kyle Petty. Unless you prefer Kyle in the 45, that is. Perfect run, so an extra 500 XP along with the XP for our resets remaining. Now we can move on and maybe leave Chicago this time? No, we're still in Chicago. 6 positions last time, 8 this time. We're on Lakeshore Drive. I don't know what makes it Lakeshore Drive, because I don't see a lake here. Oh, is that Soldier Field off to the left there? That's cool. Looked like it could have been Soldier Field. Vaguely aware of it. Some Alliance fan, so I know of Soldier Field, but would I really recognize much of it from the outside? I remember seeing a documentary or a video about it once, where it's like the current Soldier Field is sort of built inside and on top of the original Soldier Field. And I know why, because the original Soldier Field also hosted a small oval racetrack inside its grounds. So they had car racing in Soldier Field at one point in time. Now see if we... Let's take the shortcut. It's probably not worth much, other than the chance to jump up a little boost there. So we'll just have to... Ooh, those guys are getting dicey. And maybe a little slicey as... Out of the... Wait, god damn it. I've turned into a prick since I started driving an Audi. Have you ever noticed? Audi drivers tend to be somewhat dicks. I find when I'm driving, if I'm ever driving anywhere in the vicinity of an Audi, he tends to be, trying to insert himself up my exhaust pipe. Now, I don't know whether that's just it's a prerequisite for buying the Audis. You have to be a bit of a dick of a driver, or it just happens to you after you pick up the Audi. Oh, we've managed to hit the Oh, that was bad. We've got a mile to go, and we managed to lose all our momentum because some idiot got in the way. Alright, 1 kilometer. Now we've got to find some speed through the oncoming bit. Oh, that went about as poorly as possible. And we'll just grind off him, try and get a little speed. We're pulling away, and we're going to cross the line in P1 of that bunch. That was, that's getting a little hairy at the end. But now we've already picked up 14 positions in our first 2 races since we've made the top 50 in Chicago. And picking up a whole bunch of... It's going to take a long time. I don't think we're even going to make 1 stage up in this episode. I think it's just like it really gets to a point where it's okay getting up to, what was it, 7 or 8, and then it got really grindy. It's still really grindy, but it is for unlocking cars and stuff, so I'm not sure how much that matters since we haven't seen a a gas station for a while, but let's go on to the next race. We can't even go to Cleveland, we gotta go to Toledo? Name me one thing memorable about Toledo. I guess except Fleet Walker broke the color barrier with Toledo of the American Association. Look that up, that is... I know a lot of people say Jackie Robinson, but... There's a lot of baseball historians who also say Fleet Walker broke the color barrier in baseball with Toledo. Now, we've got to... Everybody's just kind of running on the shoulder here. Whoa. Get out of the way, Econovan! So we've got... This is more about negotiating traffic than it is racing the other cars, which might make things a little hairy. Such as that. We'll get a clean pass and presumably a dirty pass, yep. Get a clean pass on the Porsche. And now we've got to get by the AM. Hang on, if this lane's closed, what's that guy doing? Oh, it's just the lanes are closed. Not the entire stretch here is closed. We're trying to stay in the slipstream here, but he's pulling away quite a bit in a straight line.
They're coming for you, Jack.
They're coming for... Oh god, it's the family. La Familia is coming for me. Yeah, I passed him dirty, and you know what? I kind of don't care. Now, hang on, he turned into me. Oh, wow, that was quick. That did not take very long for me to get shot up. I wanted to see if the van was just not going to stop at time and try and drive through me. Alright, well, we've got 2.5 kilometers. They can't shoot me if I'm behind them. Or if I'm in front of them. So we've survived that far, so we've... And... Alright, and the other guys are coming up on me a little bit. How is these Porsche SUVs faster than my bloody R8 with a V10 in it? Explain that to me! And they're shooting at me in the, little, I don't know, not a cutscene, but... Oh, now we've made up 21 spots since we've left Chicago. Is there going to be anything for us to do in the last... this is the third to last stage, right? There's 2 more stages after this, but is there going to be anything to do after this? Oh, we're in Cleveland, Cleveland. Ah! There we go. That got me a little bit of... Wow, that did not give you any time at all. Kind of a bag of dicks. We're just gonna have to use whatever is at our disposal to get by the mob. Oh, we took out a mobster. Oh, wait a minute. So I'm supposed to get my opponents and deal with the mob at the same time. Fortunately, that transport kind of jumped in at the right time, but I mean, that is just... It's a bit excessive, don't you think, video game? We'll, oh god, there's another one. Man. Now we've got to get by this little thing here. Oh crap. There's more mobsters coming. Oh my god, what the hell? I debate that wrecked. Man, this game stopped playing fair. Okay, it stopped playing fair 2 stages ago. But it's just gotten worse. Now that they're... Oh, we got a mobster. But there's the thing, is... It doesn't stop just because... It doesn't, like, when it pans back, you're still racing, you just don't know it. And that's the worst part. Are they still shooting at me? You've got to be kidding me. Whoever designed, hey, let's introduce mob elements to the game right here. Whoever decided that is just villainous. We're gonna go around the 350 or 370, whichever it is at this point in time. I'm waiting for the mob to show up at the most inopportune time. Alright, hang on. We'll use the transport as a pick. There we go, that got him. And we'll get it to the line, just like that. After a couple of run-ins with the mob. You missed the turn. I'm going off course. Oh no, the horror. I figured this was going to be a checkpoint race, you know, like make up time, that sort of checkpoint race. It just happened to have, you know, big black Porsche Mafia SUVs. Did they clear that with Porsche before they had used those for the Mafia? Man, Mafia's still trying to kill me, so it's not a good time to, you know, maybe there's a good Drew Carey Show lyric to use here, you know, it's like, living in sin with a safety pin, 'cause Cleveland rocks, Cleveland rocks. Oh god, now they've got SUVs, they've got a chopper. Oh, come on. You can't avoid the gunfire. This thing... Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. Why does anybody play this on any difficulty other than, like, 0? Well, the good news is they can't get by me here. It's so narrow and twisty that I have the advantage. I have the psychological advantage. No, I don't. I've given up the psychological advantage. Oh no, never mind. He's taken out his own dude. Warning, avoid What am I stuck on? Warning, avoid explosive... What did I get stuck on? How do you just, like... I invisible walled to my death. I'm guessing that the game did not expect me to go that way. Okay. So the last time I was able to go through them, but this time I wasn't. Okay, I guess I'm learning that it's just... I mean, it's going to... I mean, it's gonna kill me regardless, so I mean, it's just like, what's my choices here? Basically nothing. Alright, into the... Oh, survived. Yay, I got... There we go, we got through that in one piece-ish. Just through the mill here, through the factory. And here's company again. Whoa, okay, that was... I think that... Okay, that I didn't see until the last second. It's good they give you so many resets on the lower difficulty, on normal difficulty, so that way you can see what's going to kill you, and then avoid it, because you can't avoid it until after it tries to kill you. Because you got that exploding, and then somehow... Hey, Jesus Christ! I got bumped into that because those guys are like, you know, similarly charged magnets. So that way he just kind of bumps me out of the way. No matter what the deal is. Okay, that was interesting. I've never ricocheted off of a curved wall like that before. So we'll... Oh, that just randomly... That just randomly gives out like that? Okay, that's interesting and unexpected and kind of... Let's face it, kind of stupid. Let's be perfectly... Avoid the gunfire. Fucking how? Am I about to blow up? There we go. Just... Man, I don't even know how. Like, this is getting just... This is stupid. It's like I don't even get to make the turn. I get to get shot. Because the AI decides I get to get shot. Okay, we're just going to fly through there, and that's going to be a... Oh, we're going to... Did we just destroy the helicopter by driving into it?
Jack, talk to me. What's going on?
I need new wheels, now!
Okay. Go see a man named Yuri on 4th and Industrial.
Is he going to outfit me with a car that looks kind of like something out of Twisted Metal? Because I think that's what I need now. Maybe Mad Max? Alright, let's see what my awards are. I mean, I'd just like to skip this and move on to the next race. Is there a next race? Well, I'm assuming there's a cutscene to pick my next wheels. Not that it saved it from the last video. You know, the last video where I picked the R8. I ended up having to go back and redo that before I started Stage 8 because it didn't save what car I picked. Good job. Good job. Alright, I guess this is Yuri's place. As evidenced by the Europop soundtrack.
Hello?
Or I guess the Yuri Club soundtrack. Yuri looks like Vlad Putin, doesn't he?
You seem to know me. But I do not know you.
Sam sent me.
Easy, Shevchenko. He's a friend.
Well, he looks more like Vlad Putin from a distance. They probably patched it to change it. Ooh, I think I could be happy with these. A Porsche 919 or 918. Sorry, 919's the race car. 918 is the Is that the one they had on the Grand Tour? The Pagani the Pagani Huayra. I'm not even sure how you would pronounce that, to be perfectly honest. And then the... Oh, no. You want the Lamborghini Aventador? Buy the DLC.
Thank you, fuck you, bye.
I'm thinking... let's go with the Porsche. Man, that is a slick-looking car. Not that there's anything wrong with the Pagani. The Paganis are just crazy-looking cars. But, man, I think I'm going to go with the Porsche this time. And I get to do that all over again next time on Need for Speed the Run. But I'll skip that so you guys don't have to see that. That is the industrial run. I guess Chicago and the rest of Ohio in the books, in the pocket, and out of sight. Of course, we are getting ever closer to the end of the run. 2 more stages of the run, and hopefully a lot less mob to deal with. You'd think the mafia wouldn't be as aggressive because, you know, like if I win $25 million, okay, I get 10%, $2.5 million. You'd think I could pay back the mafia the money I owe. But, you know, I guess it's like Han Solo and Jabba the Hutt. Oh, I'll pay you back at a certain point. I'm just going to throw you in carbon freeze and be done with it. I'll get more out of you as a wall decoration than I will money for what you owe me for dumping that spice shipment. Maybe we'll see that in the Solo movie. Who knows? But I guess we'll talk about that after it comes out, since it's not coming out till the end of May, and I don't know when this is going up. I'm just recording it at the beginning of March, so well before the Solo movie comes out. Anyway, that's all the time we have for Need for Speed the Run this time out. Next time, it's Stage 9, the penultimate stage of NFSTR. But until then, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new. Share on social media. Follow on social media. The social media handle is Unsilent on Air, and that is for Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Tumblr. Don't forget, you can check out more Need for Speed the Run in the playlist. It's on the screen in the description down below. And more videos anytime on the channel page. And until the next time, I'm Unsilent. Thanks very much for joining me. Like, share, subscribe. And we will see you next time.